All right, now to the other big story we have been helping you get ready for over the last few weeks, the traffic tie-ups, street closures, and metro changes that all come with the leaders of 30 nations landing in D.C. for this year's NATO Summit. It's a big story, so we've got the kind of big coverage you've come to expect from this team at WUSA 9. Our Leslie Moreno is standing by near the convention center tonight in Northwest, talking to neighbors there about how they're feeling about everything happening in their neighborhood. But I want to begin with our Adam Longo and what you need to know for the morning.
Two particular areas of concern I want you to pay attention to when it comes to navigating around D.C. tomorrow. First, around the Millen Auditorium and the White House. All of this is already closed down, but I also want to take you in and zoom in around the Washington Convention Center. All right, so you've got 7th Street and 9th Street, two major commuter thoroughfares. 9th Street, obviously you go south, that'll take you into 395. 7th Street North turns into Georgia Avenue. Those two roads and all of these arterial streets are going to be closed at 9:30 tomorrow morning. The Mount Vernon Square Metro Station is going to close at 11 o'clock. Inside of this zone, you're going to have all of these access points for vehicles and controlled pedestrian access as well. Listen, moms, dads, boyfriends, girlfriends, delivery drivers, they're still going to be able to get into this zone if you live here, but they are going to have to pass through a vehicle or pedestrian checkpoint in order to do so. Adam Longo, WUSA 9.
All right, Adam, thank you. Now I want to bring in our Leslie Moreno. And Leslie, you spoke with some of our neighbors, and they say the summit means a big change in their routine. It's going to be quite a week for them, huh?
Hey, Lorenzo. Yeah, good evening. We're already seeing a large increase in security here. If you look just over my shoulder here, you can see officers are in place here patrolling the area. You can also see the dozens of fences here that are ready for those closures we've been talking about all weekend. And if you look here, you can also see some of these signs letting riders, people know some of the bus routes that will be closed this week. Everyone and everything here is in place, ready to go.
Outside the convention center in Northwest D.C., dozens of fences line the streets.
Everywhere takes a lot longer to get to.
I'm just wondering how I'm going to get to work.
In less than 24 hours and for the rest of the week, D.C. will host the 75th annual NATO Summit. Rachel Zosh lives across from the convention center. She's already planning on working from home this week.
Well, a lot of people have been told not to come into the office this week since they've been closing a bunch of metro stations.
Streets will be blocked off. Parking will be restricted, 2 metro stations will be closed, and some bus routes will be detoured for the rest of the week. People who work nearby say getting in will be challenging.
I heard Tuesday is going to be at the most hectic it's been. Leave an hour earlier, say hopefully I get to work on time.
And those who live near the convention center and drive can expect to be required to show ID to get home.
A little different than normal. We have to bring our IDs if we ever leave with our car. We need our IDs to get back onto the road where our apartments are.
Again, if you work or live in the area, make sure you're giving yourself enough time. We will, of course, have a full list of closures and detours. Just head to WUSA9.com. Lorenzo?
Yeah, that area is usually a mess when there is not a NATO summit. So I can't even imagine what the rest of this week is going to be like down there for us. Leslie, thank you. And yeah, and as Leslie mentioned, we've got you covered when it comes to how this NATO summit is going to impact you for the next week or so. Just download our free WUSA 9 app or visit our website, WUSA9.com. We've got the road closures, parking restrictions, and metro changes all in one place so you can stay in the know.